Jesse, good evening. I'm a fourth-generation Coloradoan. I listen to your show as much as I can. A few days ago, you had a bid on Ken Buck. Remember when I accused Ken Buck of being compromised? He said you hit the nail on the head. I was local law enforcement for 33 years, retiring in 2005. I worked with many district attorneys in many jurisdictions of Colorado, including Weld County, where Buck was DA. Ken Buck was one that was avoided, if at all possible. People who had the right names or the right positions in the county or state, for some reason or another, the individuals were not set over to trial or were just dismissed out of hand by Buck and his staff. In my time in Weld County, I worked with 3 DAs and many prosecutors on their staff, and nothing was ever like when Ken Buck was there. Please do not use my name because officers I know are still working there. I know some people think it was crazy. It's quite an accusation to say Ken Buck is compromised. We have physical documentation right now of Joe Biden's crime family. We know about the payments to him, payments to his son. We know the shell companies. We have this in paper documentation. Not only that, we have a very much alive witness who's willing to speak. Remember Tony Bobolinsky, who was willing, he got memory hold, but he's been on camera 1,000 times explaining about how it's Joe's business and this is what we did and this, and that. So we have endless amounts of connections between Joe, his family, the crimes, and everything. And yet with all these things that even a monkey could read, if you taught a monkey to read, this is still Ken Buck. You listen to this GOP congressman and you tell me how I'm supposed to come to any other conclusion other than this person is compromised and he's being blackmailed.
If we start going down these paths that really bear no fruit, we are not going to get an impeachment through the Senate. We're not going to, the idea that somehow the January 6th prisoners are being treated differently than other prisoners in a jail that has a history of real abuse and poor conditions is just not true. And so we can waste our time on issues that are not important, or we can focus on issues that are. I agree with Dan, your last guest, that there is not a strong connection at this point between the evidence on Hunter Biden and any evidence connecting the president. So I am more focused on the issues that I think Americans care deeply about.
Compromised. Just the theory. Compromised. Calling it now. Oh, don't think he's the only one. Nancy Mace warns the House GOP members that they will, quote, walk the plank over the Biden impeachment. This is why we lose. When the communists take power, they move forward, aggressive, offense at all times, taking every inch they can get. Impeach Trump 1,000 times. We take office. Hey, guys, we don't want to walk the plank. This is pretty scary, guys. Gosh, it's freaking embarrassing.
For too long, we've been led to believe that communism is a thing of the past. But the truth is, communism is alive. It's here, and it's infiltrating every aspect of American life. Introducing the Anti-Communist Manifesto by Jesse Kelly, the practical guide for patriots ready to defend our nation from its most dangerous enemy. Discover the shocking extent of communist infiltration in our education system, their alliance with American corporations, and the twisted truth behind environmentalism. This eye-opening book exposes the true face of communism and empowers you to fight back. Join the fight for freedom. Pre-order your copy of the Anti-Communist Manifesto today by going to jessekellybook.com.